So today I'm with Oksana. Thank you for taking part on this experiment. You look gorgeous, by the way. And
Thank you.
I would like to ask you to tell me a bit about you. Where are you from? How do you feel today? And how do you feel about this session?
Thanks, Valentina. I'm from Estonia and I'm feeling pretty good today, actually. Really excited about the session. And it's funny enough, like I was thinking like I need some support, and then you pinged me yesterday about like that we can go forward with this call. Um, so what about what else got?
Yeah, it's enough. It's okay. Tell me a bit about your business and what you do. Since when do you do this?
Mm-hmm. I have two kids at home. I'm sorry, my son just got sick today. I hope they're not going to interfere.
Sorry.
I started my business about 2.5 years ago. It has been transforming a lot, developing a lot, changing niches, changing directions. At the moment, I help women to tap into their intuition and creativity, to receive mind-blowing love, relationships, and opportunities mainly. And this moment in time, I'm mostly talking about devotion in relationships, because that's what I feel like recently, what has been a huge transformation for me. And maybe what I struggle right now is that everything just kind of went down in my business in regards to if there is a gap between me and my client, there is oh, what did it froze? Okay, it's probably not.
No, I hear
Um,
you. I can see.
Yeah, okay. If there's a gap between me and my clients, or is it the messaging, or is it my energy? Is there something happening? But it just seems to be really flat, and nothing is really much happening. The whole point of why I wanted to have this session.
Great. Good. Then on the go, you just text me before we met that you don't know exactly what to ask me. There is no need for you to have specific questions for the moment. On the moment I will start the reading, also I can address
Mm-hmm.
questions for you, like the things that you might be interested in.
Mm-hmm.
But also you can ask questions on the go. It won't bother me. You don't have to wait like to get out of the reading to ask a question. Have you
Mm-hmm.
done this before with somebody else?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, great. So then you are familiar with the process. So now I'm going to do the connections.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I ask to see your business metrics.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what I see now, it's like layering. Like here it's big metrics with a lot of energy on it, with things moving on. And there are like 3, 4, 5 layers down, and then it's you. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, this is you that should move toward the potential of your business. You need to lift up in frequency.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing you need to do is to lift up in frequency. The first thing that I got in my mind when I connected to the matrix, it was that the word love. So
Mm-hmm.
we need to see what's happening with this word, why this word came on, and what's the meaning and the specificity for you.
Mm-hmm.
So from the measuring, it's like 90% it has to do with self-love. And self-love, it doesn't mean exactly that you don't love yourself. It means like you need to love yourself on a different frequency to raise your vibration on a different frequency of love. And that can be done in many ways. You don't have to write down because I'll send you the recording so you can rewatch it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I see the part on getting clients, like it's blocked in incoming, like the energy, it's like dark gray color. So that needs to be cleared and uplifted. Do you do any type of meditation, or do you work?
Uh, I do my own thing, more so emotional work rather than meditations.
Mm-hmm. So now I'm reading specifically in energy. So that energy needs to be cleared in order to be able to the energy to be open and bring more clients into your way.
Mm.
Let's see, how are you as a professional on one love relationships and how much is fitted to you. It's 90%, 90. That means it's a very good path that you are going on.
Yeah, I feel so too that it's been coming to me instead of me pushing it.
Yeah, so you are on the right path. You don't have to question it. It's good for
Mhm.
you. Okay. If you have questions meantime, let me know.
Maybe yeah, around the self-love. Maybe is there anything specific that comes to you of how can I raise more of a self-love? Is it like more action? Is it like more of a words that I say or habits
Mhm.
or
Okay. It says more self-worth and
self-worth?
more self-worth. Like you have to realize that you're worth more than you think now.
Yeah, that's probably my main thing all the time. Like
Yeah, like you are valuable.
in, especially in work, in other areas. But when it comes to the business, I feel like I have still quite a strong attachment towards my self-worth is tied to my business.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you have to do an exercise. I can recommend you an exercise to start
Mhm.
to write down why are you valuable to your clients. This is the first part of the exercise. And
Mhm.
the second, what value do you bring them? Because your mind will say, yeah, I know the value, it's okay. But when
Yeah.
it comes to like actual value, um,
Yeah.
I have also relationships programs on the spiritual niche. So basically I
Mhm.
understand how this work, because it's not something tangible like I help you to do X amount of money. You cannot capitalize that when you work in relationships. So you have to be aware of the value that you are giving to that person. For example, I have clients that got married after years of not finding a partner. Imagine how good is
Mhm.
that for that person to wake up next to the partner, having romantic relationship, kissing, getting married, the emotional nurture that they get on. And also, if they have kids, you have kids also. Imagine how fulfilling is that. And
Mhm.
it's like no amount of money can replace the love and the fulfillment that you feel when you have a child.
Yeah.
So basically you have to work on this and really understand on mindset level but also on energy level those shifts. As
Mhm.
long as you understand them, the things are going to unlock more, and
Yeah.
you can move forward.
Yeah. That clings true.
Okay, I have an image with you crying, like you were maybe first years of school or something like that. And this image is connected to self-worth, the self-value.
Mhm.
And you're in a situation with somebody, with an adult, and in that moment you feel that you're not good enough.
Mhm.
Recall any memory of that from your childhood?
I have tons of memories of the childhood, but
Okay,
nothing that specific comes to me.
yeah, it says it's in school, and you are having a conversation with the teacher. She's a female. It's something about the paper that you have done, and she's not satisfied with the paper. and you just telling her that that's all you could have done, and she's like, no, you can do more. You don't value anything if you don't get this right. It's something, the memory is somewhere like that.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps I was in Estonian school and I'm more Russian, so I had to. My Estonian language was probably, kind of learned language, but it was really great. But sometimes the writing, the essays and everything was not maybe the way that is very understandable for teachers. So I was very creative. So I was using my words. So teachers always told me that you think faster than you type, and then we don't understand what you mean and stuff like that. So maybe something from this line, but that's the only thing that I can remember from school because I was a good student. Mostly I was a great student.
Yeah. So basically, what you said, what recalls for me, it's a program in the subconscious mind that I'm faster than the way I express myself in like doing the actions. So basically, people don't understand me at my right level, at my best level. And this one can be translated also in your business. So maybe on the communication aspect, you should start trying to express yourself more, like more detailed on for your clients, for your potential clients, but on their language and on their level.
I've been working on it a lot to bring it down to simplistic words, very tangible scenarios of life, like, for example, in a love relationship, something that I've been through, and describing the situation. It has, I think, worked better than, describing the big picture, and then some people get it, but a lot of them don't get it because they haven't experienced maybe yet, or they don't think like far because they're in the world, like they're facing the problem, so they don't care about the big picture. So I've been working a lot about wording and expressing myself. Yeah, it's slowly coming, but there's still lots to change. Yeah.
It's a transformational process and never ends. Like you always get better and better and better. Okay, let's see then. Usually when I work with people one-on-one, this is just reading, but usually when I work, I do the energy work also on it. So I'm like very tempted to change the matrix to do something like, no, this is only about the reading.
I get you.
It's just funny. It's just funny. Okay, let's read more. If you still have questions, you can go on. I'm still checking some things. So let's see your selling power, the power of sales in your company. I don't know if you have a team or it's just you. It's around 40% for 0. So you need to upgrade that level of energy. Here I'm speaking about the energy itself. You have to have it below 50, which is the minimum. 60, and the best it's 70, 80, 90, 100%. If it's 100%, that means your sales are going like crazy. You have people on the waiting list and things like that. So you need to work on that, and it's possible because it happened to me before. Like when I'm rolling my programs in my home country, it's like that. So there is possibility for this to happen. As an exercise, I can recommend you to visualize your business metrics, even if you don't know how it looks like exactly, and just visualize white light clearing or like showering the metrics, so you clear all the negative energies around it.
What is it? Why is it 40% only for me? Like, what's missing, or what's?
Yeah, we will go on that, see what's missing. So it's telling me that at 100%, you should have a almost fully automated system. At 100%. Lower, at 70, it says you can roll multiple clients or multiple group clients. So we need to see what's happening, what's missing from your sales flow. It says the sales flow is not very clear for you from the end to beginning.
Sorry, can you repeat it once again?
The sales funnel, the sales process that you have for your client, it's not 100% clear for you from the end to beginning. So basically you have to take the client at the end, like what happened with the client after finished your program, and take the client back to the journey until the first moment that you meet and before you meet the client. Have you done a process like that before?
I don't know. It seems to be clear for one-on-one mentorship. It seems to be pretty clear for me. I mean, once the container is finished, we usually still sometimes stay in touch in terms of, if there's some other containers to go to. I have a very good retentions for the repetitive clients, but not for the new ones. But usually the process is pretty simple. Sign up, we start. It's usually Messenger, a couple of calls in a month or even less. And it's very easy for me now, the mentorship. I don't know. I don't know where I could even more streamline it better.
Okay, let's look and see what level I have been reading. So you now have only one-to-one mentorships, right? Or you have group also?
Yeah, I have group programs, but I'm finishing all of them now. I don't want to do live group programs anymore. I was thinking to do pre-recorded programs and post them on website, and only do one-on-one mentorship, and mostly on a messenger, not really much of my lifetime, just a couple of sessions maybe in a month. I feel like I want more hermit mode because it works for me, the messenger, a lot.
Yeah, so I was the reading that I was doing it was on general, but now we have to go specific on sales and the sales system. On groups, the energy, it's even low, it's 20%. Maybe that's because you are closing it.
Yeah, I don't feel called anymore to do groups.
It's 70%, 70, which is very good. Like
it's
working 70 on one-to-one mentorship. So there it's working well. What can you do to improve? It shows me marketing. So I need to see more specific things that she needs to improve on marketing. It says you should have a combination between the communication that you do about your products, about what the client is going through, with selling, like to understand how to sell in those messages without being very salesy or pushy. Like it's a combination that you need to figure out. And if you do this, your rate will improve even better.
Okay, kind of, okay. I need to sit with it, what exactly it could mean.
Yeah, usually I do the settings like when we are reading, I'm just asking for the downloads so you can understand the information. And if the information is not very clear now, it will become clear afterwards.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Are you thinking to organize a retreat?
I was asked for a retreat this summer and I went to Greece. And next summer I was asked again to participate, to deliver my workshops there. But not, we were thinking to organize it together, but she's going to organize. I'm just going to be like a guest, maybe in the future to do a retreat as well.
Just a second, I was going to sneeze.
It's okay.
So on retreats, you have a very good energy, like it's a big opening for you, and it can become like a source of income if you want to do it. It's
to
like
organize.
Yeah, to organize. It's 90%, 90. And I see a lot of excitement from your clients. And it doesn't have to be in Greece, or can be something local also. Like people will enjoy that.
I don't ever really have many local clients. I went straight into international markets.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, local, it doesn't mean that you have to go maybe in Bali or somewhere very far, like local in your, close to your area. Like the clients doesn't have to be from your country. Like they can come from all over. And I see a big energy opening in 2024. March is good, May, April is good. Summer, I don't see it. March and April are the best.
For the retreat, yeah, to be organized.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also next year, 24 for her retreat. No, these are the months that I see the most energy on them. The point is that when I work with energy, usually we can play with the energy and create openings where there are not, or can we infuse the energy? We can multiply it, amplify it to call in more clients and things like that. So this will be the most beneficial if you decide to launch now. Like now in maybe 1 or 2 months. If you decide to launch later, this is all just potentialities. So maybe let's say you choose not to do it. And when you choose not to do it, the energy will still be there, but sometimes it's just closed, it's getting closed, and that's it.
Yeah. It's so much work to organize. I never organized retreats.
I know.
Co-hosting with someone, because it's too much overwhelming for me to think about everything. But yeah.
You can ask that person. Let's see if that person is a fit for you to organize for you. No, it's not. It's 30% 30.
She
Is
doesn't
there
have really,
any?
like, as in time, and she has a lot going on, so I don't think she's, yeah. But okay, I will see what's coming to me.
You have to sit with it and see what you want to do, because when we read in energy, these are all potentialities. Potentialities where you have big openings. So you decide if you're going to take it or not. It's not like mandatory. Okay.
That's on their love relationships, right? Or love couples or something like that, right?
You want us to go specific on what retreats should be? Should be for, it says open to everybody who wants to join. Like it can be singles, but also can be couples.
On the topic of love, right? Or relationships or something.
It says it doesn't matter the topic. You can craft it along, but it's on your niche, which is love and relationships. So you need to craft this message somehow.
I'm gonna ask you around the mentorship pricing, if it feels good. The new pricing that's from September actually started.
Okay, you want to know about what the pricing?
If it's energetically aligned with me.
How do you feel it? You feel it's too low or too high?
I feel it's just in the middle, where it could be, if I go higher, then I need to step up a little bit. If I go lower, then it doesn't feel good to me to go lower.
Yeah. So the way you are aligned now with the price that you have, it's 45%, which is low.
Yeah.
If you go low, you already know that you don't like it, so it's not working for you. If you go higher, it says 90%, 90. That means you should increase, but what you felt, it's very right. Like you need to level up your energy in order to be able to put those prices on.
Yeah. Yeah, I was feeling like I don't have much, like, with this price. It's like I feel like connected, but at the same time I don't feel very much connected to it. But when I feel to like lower the price, it doesn't feel good to me immediately. It feels like it's behind me. And
Mm-hmm.
when I like envision it to be further, I feel like like it feels good to me. Yeah, like that kind of opening. Yeah, that's what it feels like. But maybe I just need to to do it. Yeah, but it feels like that. Yeah, that I'm ready to. I'm just in between those stage of moving a
Yeah,
bit forward.
you need to also align your energy and value of giving. We are going back to the beginning of our session.
Yeah,
So basically, you need to understand by yourself what's the extra value you are giving with this
yeah,
extra price that it's coming on. And it may
yeah.
be your experience, it may be your results, it may
Mm-hmm,
be the shifts that you can do while you are coaching.
mm-hmm, yeah. I'm definitely gonna do this exercise. I have one more question. Can I ask?
Please.
Um, I'm also, a vision came to me this summer to start a business consultancy, like a website separate from this line of work for startups, CEOs, especially in the tech industry, for to bring in creativity, innovation, and combine the human consciousness with the technology. So they get like I don't know, some kind of really cool devices or appliances, like for their opening up their like creative world and everything. I've started creating the website, and I don't know, how does this feel in my energy field? Yeah.
Okay, so this is a separate business from this one that we're reading on. Okay, show me what she got here. It shows me that the project is at the very, very beginning, like you just started to put the things into place. That means the energy now it's in a small amount because in order to grow, it has to be like transformed and so on. Let's see if there is potential market for you out there. Yes, 90%. So the market is there.
Mm-hmm.
What she needs to do to access it faster.
I already know the answer.
Hmm?
No, you can tell. I said I already know the answer probably, but you can tell.
Yeah. So I'll tell the answer and then we see if it matches. It says that you should start pitching to CEOs, and it shows me that you have some friends around you that have either they have that position or they have friends that have that position and you can reach them very fast.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, once the website is ready, I have something to, this so one pager. But yeah, the idea, I find this idea really interesting and unique. So I'm definitely very excited about this one. Okay, good to know. And a question about if you have time. One more.
Yes, yes, of course. Don't worry. Take your time.
Yeah, I have this calling that I want to just be like, I'm kind of sick of working at home, online and everything. It's been 2.5 years. My boy is already 5.5 years of age as well. I want to get into, people like environment and, like touch people at least or something. And I was thinking to even maybe go back to get a job and, bring this wisdom also down into normal, like not corporate, but more startup environment. How is that gonna work? How is that sits in my energy, and how is that gonna work with those businesses that I have?
So the energy, actually, it's a question back to you. And the question it is, what's your actual need?
I think it's connections, really, and be part of a team, like
And
where we're
social
working together. Hmm?
and socialize.
Socializing, yeah, yeah. I feel like, oh, where's the where's the people?
Okay. So
There's the forest.
so the need is to socialize. Okay. Let's see if there are any other ways that you can satisfy this need beyond
So
doing the job.
needs, right?
So you have to know how to manifest your needs in order to understand what is the right place for them, not to
Yeah.
jump situations. Like I'm gonna give you an example. For me, a big need is contribution in teaching. And I got some members in my team where I was doing that for them. And I was like, no, this is not the right way to do it. You hire the professionals, and if you want to contribute to the poor people that need you, and also teach your clients. So don't mix the things. Now, the question is still going on. What's the real need behind that?
Yeah. I think it's belonging to a team or working for mutual kind of a higher aim, mission, goal, like that you can share the joy. I feel like I just need business partner or somebody who I can share the joy with.
Okay, good. Let's see how is this level of getting a job. It's 20%, it's very low. But let's see. Yeah, let's see. I have another option. So when I work with people like you, leaders who have their own business and so on, I have created a matrix, and your needs is specific to the mastermind group layer of the matrix, which is basically you need to belong to a group, where to create with, where to feel supported, to be able to share the ideas, and those people to be as happy and witness you in the process, and to understand your bigger vision, because you cannot get that from family or people around you. So you need like mastermind group which is very close to you, like in this vision. So here you have some options. Yeah, 90% it's to go on a mastermind group, and 20% just for the job.
And mastermind group, you mean like the online like mastermind groups that work? Like I've seen some mastermind kind of group.
Yeah, either you go with a coach that you like that already has a mastermind group and you join that. Either you search for specific mastermind groups and choose from there who do you want to be with. And also I can see in energy some networking. It will be really helpful for you to attend networking events. And it will fulfill this need of yours to socialize, to be close to people. My love language is also touching, so I perfectly understand you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
He's so cute. Both of them are there aligned. Yeah, I have a son also. Kids are amazing.
Yes, little crazy beauties. All right. Okay. That helps me a lot. Sorry, it's a bit dark here, but okay, I have a lot to work on, and I actually have a clarity now why I was searching for a job and why my business is going down. But I feel like there has been a huge transformation in terms of I asked for the devotion towards men and towards my business, and this is what I've been getting through hell, of course. But I like it because I feel very strong. I just needed the clarity to a little bit see better, and I feel like you've given me this clarity very well.
Awesome. I'm so glad. So is there any other things that you want to ask me? Any questions?
Just let me think again. Yeah, does the courses, to pre-recorded courses on the website, are they aligned energetically with me, or it's a kind of just waste of time? Because I don't have a huge following. I also don't have a mailing list. I kind of mostly work off Facebook or recommendations.
So you want to know if it's okay to do the courses, to record them or not?
Yeah, if it drains me more energetically, or there is a potentiality, I just need to realign my energy towards it, or
it says yes, but you have to understand the type of work that you need to put in, because you will need to restructure all your materials or your courses and do it.
Yeah.
If you have previous experience, it will go faster. If you don't have, it's going to be a bit longer. For example, like create a course in like 1 month because I am doing that from a long time. So the process is very easy for me. As a potentiality for you, it's 80%, which is very good. And let's see why. It says it's gonna take a lot of your over your back in teaching the same things over and over again, because I think your concepts that you are teaching are the same for all the clients and they are personalized based on their situation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they can do that work part and they can just reach you maybe on a messenger or Voxer membership. So you just give them the support when they need it. So it can be a business in the future.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I've already started recording one, but now I'm re-recording it, and because I've done lots of live courses, but I just channel through whatever comes on. I trust it, and it's perfect. But when it's recorded, it's a different. Yeah, I need structure, and I even took a course on the structure, and I love the structure. But yeah, it takes a lot of time. It does take a lot of time. Okay, I will think about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that you should have planning it in advance and not yourself of doing it very fast, like to give you the time to figure out the process and then execute it.
Yeah, okay. And maybe last question. To organize a retreat with Nicole Dewey, how is that energetically clinging?
I need a period when you need
Maybe for next year.
for the next year, you and Nicole. It's relationship or it's a mixed with something else?
Not sure yet. I haven't talked to her for a while, but we're talking with her tomorrow, and she's organizing a retreat actually soon as well. But she just keeps coming to my energy, and I keep coming to her energy, and I just feel there's something.
In this moment, compatibility between you two is 40%. So for next year, compatibility of doing a retreat together, it's 60%.
Okay, not. And doing retreat alone.
It says you have something to share with her, like it's like more a need of a connection between you two. Either from that conversation is going to be born something new, or it's an energy or as an experience that you need to share each other in order to enrich both of your lives. So after this conversation with her, you will just know if something new is birthing, like a new idea is coming up to both of you, or one of you and the other one is sharing, or you just had to meet and catch up and do the things.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Valentina. Really appreciate you.
Okay. What did you find interesting in all our session, and what was a click moment for you, like an aha moment for you?
I actually find it very fascinating because this is something that I use sometimes for myself is the percentage work, because I don't see many people do it, and I love it actually because it's like, okay, it gives a very good visual and gives a very good understanding. It's very logical and structural. So for me, I think this works superb. I also found it. I got like I said, I got very good clarity in terms of okay, why, like, what was the need actually behind the jobs. Maybe I even knew, that I want to, touch people and be around people, but I can actually fulfill this need separate way. A mastermind would never come up to me. Retreats as well. I've been thinking about it, but actually didn't know that the energy is so expensive in the retreats, and I loved actually being on retreats. But these were probably the most kind of aha moments. And the self-worth and value, it's also been on my mind, and I started writing down what is the value of, if we work specifically in relationship, but to a degree how much it needs to be worked on. Actually, yes, I feel like it's a key. I feel it's the biggest thing, yeah, for me to really get crystal clear And I feel like after that, it's kind of a non-negotiable, like, of course it is like that. So it gave me a lot of clarity, a lot of tools, a lot of ways of thinking, and new ways of thinking as well. Yeah, loved
Awesome.
it.
I'm glad I could serve. So if there's a friend around you and ask you, hey, how was the reading? Why would you recommend it?
I would say it's very factual, very structural, and very clean in terms of energy and in terms of like pointers. It's not like, maybe one day, someday, this is maybe this area. It's very um, factual, as in percentage. Yeah. And yeah, I feel like it gives you a lot within like 25 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I'm going to close the channel here for the reading. Thank you for allowing me to read in your field. I want to ask you before we go, like maybe 5 minutes, what's your need as a leader or as a person in terms of getting a coach? How do you feel around that? And it is for you like working with somebody who also do the energy work.
I've been working with coaches and mentors and the energy workers a lot. I feel it's more, and I feel at some point maybe I have become a little bit, codependent towards, hiring support and everything. So I feel like my need right now is just somebody who would pinpoint, okay, this is what's like this, and I know what to do. I know how to do it. I have my tools. I have like everything. I just need a bit of a like blind spots where I'm getting off or what I'm not seeing, in a mostly like this kind of way, factual way, and very like structured way. And then I go off and I do it, and I have complete clarity. I want to actually build now a business on my own, not meaning that I will not have a team or something like that, or I will not collaborate, but meaning that I want to empower myself, but through the pinpoints of other people, if that makes sense. So that's my probably biggest need. Oh, mastermind as well, because I really love this idea actually, just to mingle with women who are uh, also very serious about the business and who really want something out of them, who have a bigger vision, and they're not waiting for some one day someday. Thank you.
I'm gonna share with you a bit about my how I'm thinking this new global program, because on my local market I have many. I have my spiritual academy, which teaches you all the spiritual techniques that I know, and it goes on the esoteric part, but also in the new age part. Like we teach you from Reiki to shamanism to Shambhala to all these tools that you take from yourself to become independent. So with all my clients, I'm like, I don't need you to become dependent on me. There are so many tools that I gave you. You need to start to use it by yourself. This is one. And second is like, I don't need you to be dependent on me, because there are so many people who need help. So I'm not afraid that I'm not going to get another client or another clients. So you need to do you and come back to me when you feel like you need something from me.
Mm-hmm.
But on this global level, I'm focusing more on leadership, and I have created this matrix of the blissful leader, and I want to share it a bit with you. So uh, just to get a bit of feedback on it, and to see how do you find it. Okay, I got it. So basically, this is the matrix, and as you see in the middle of it, it's the leader itself.
Mm-hmm.
And here we work a lot on how you manage your emotions, how you manage your self-worth, how you manage your self-value, and how to you reprogram your energy and your subconscious mind in order to be more in a higher vibration aligned with your purpose and mission. Then the first circle is close family and insiders, people that you are the first one in connection with, because those people are the ones who are interacting directly with your energy, and it can change it like just like that, maybe switch your mood in a bad one, maybe when you have an important meeting in that day. So it's very important for you to work on your relationship, and maybe you working in this field, you already work on that. Then it comes social life, relatives and family and friends, people that you need to interact with. Like I have to meet my relatives because there is a family party. Maybe I don't like everybody, but I have to deal with their energy. And on the other side, you need to have some friends who are nurturing you when you cannot have enough for yourself, or you need to step up. And then on the third circle, it's where you are now. Like you need a social life and a mastermind group. So you need somewhere where to get connection with people, enjoy their presence, have fun with them, touch, hug, kiss, because that's a form of nurture for you. But also you have the need of a mastermind group, which is I need people with the same ideas as mine. I need them to understand my vision and to support me in how big I can be. And after that, it comes business and community. So usually we're somehow absorbed of the business and community, stepping on over these circles that we should create first. And then we have impact and legacy, which has to do with our needs. Not everybody has to do that, how to give more value. And the last circle, it's divine integration, like how you create this balanced life that it's also in bliss, but also in divine integration, and you feel from your soul that is the right thing to do. Like you don't feel overwhelmed, you don't feel like it's very hard, and you feel like it's just the thing for you. So this is basically the base on my program, and on it we work more on realization. Like I have a special ritual using the Kundalini energy. I don't know if you are familiar with this concept.
Yeah.
So basically, when we work with the Kundalini energy, it just boosts up everything. Like I I have manifested in 12 months my husband, my house, my baby, my car, my business, and everything. So it's very fast in manifestation. How do you find it as a concept?
As a concept, it feels very kind of natural evolution. I feel like my only like need or where I need to focus on is on the community and the business community of the very empowered women, and the networking as well. I feel like I have the tools. I don't want to learn about Reiki or anything like that. I've learned it enough and I use it. Like I don't use
No,
Reiki.
I don't teach that in this program. I was just telling you what I'm doing in my home country. In this program, it's only about reprogramming your subconscious mind, working with several tools that you receive from me, including this manifestation tool on Kundalini. So it's nothing about, I'm not trying to sell you the program or get you into something. I'm just trying to understand you as a potential client. What are your needs, and how can I communicate more effective this program so people can understand it. That's why we're having this conversation. So it's not like I'm trying to get you into something or sell you something.
Yeah, I feel like I'm clear of what is it that I was missing. It's actually women who have very great qualities as a business leaders and as a moms and as women, just purely women, to learn from, to ping pong from, or to get to get an understanding of what is there more to be embraced from me. For example, like you were just talking right now and intuitively channeling, and it gave me such a clarity because I wouldn't even think about it, you know, that I need those things, but that's for me is enough to realize where to go next and what to seek for and what to pay attention for, because I was kind of closed for my eyes like that, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. And if this will be like 12 months, because I'm thinking like in perspective, and I kind of need your feedback on it. So when I was creating this program, I was thinking about 12 months working together. It's the part of group level where everybody gets the videos and all the knowledge that can be shared, and everybody has the independency to work on it. and they just have my support in a special WhatsApp group. But also there is the VIP part where beside the group part, you have one-to-one sessions with me. But in any session that we do together, we work on your energy. We are not just doing the readings. So every month I can come in and do specific readings for you, as I did today. But also we will do the energy work on it, like I do the energy work for you. For example, we can clear those negative energy that we saw on sales. We can boost and power up the matrices. We can work also on your field so you can better align with your goal and purpose. And that's going to give you the fuel and the confidence. Or, for example, let's say we made a reading on self-worth and self-value, and I'm going to give you some exercises like we had before, like I gave before, and then we work around it on energy. We will go on all the situation when you felt that you cannot express your true self-worth and value, and we will just restore the energy around that.
Yeah.
How would you find that as a...
It seems pretty clear to me of what is this 12-month journey about, realigning your energy in the business, seeing the blind spots, learning self-tools, if I understand correctly, then also having one-on-one sessions to ask about specific questions. And it seems to me pretty clear. I think like for me, what would be maybe a question there, how much of the part is the consuming part, consuming, like videos, consuming tools, because I want to get away from consuming and more creation part, how much we can, how much is the creation part moving forward? Like that is for me important right now, if that makes sense.
The creation part because when we work together and I give you a tool, you have to work with that tool, not just to watch a video. You have to do the exercises around it, and you get the transformation that you get around it. So usually I recommend around 45 minutes of work daily, if it's possible. If it's not possible daily, you can go in weekend and do 3 hours, and you just cover most of the things that you need to cover. Usually my meditation and activations are around 15-20 minutes maximum, because we are all busy, and I don't think you should stay hours in meditation. You just have to do the specific things to make the energy work. But also it gives you a lot of independence, because if you have the materials on your disposal, and let's say you have an emotional breakdown in the middle of the night and you cannot connect with me, you just can go access the course, the platform, take the information, work around with it. And basically you are equipped with a set of tools that you are learning during 1 year. And with these tools, you are equipped for life. Like everything you learn is going to go over and over again for you.
Yeah, got it.
Good. So I just wanted to understand what's your perception about that, and how this can be perceived, because for me the global market, it's new. Like I know my market, so I need to understand the need. But as I see in your case, one of the main needs, it's a mastermind group where you find like-minded women with high energy.
I think it's a great program for. No, actually, it would be a great fit even for me. Maybe just a couple of months ago, I feel very grounded in terms of like emotions and in terms of like going for difficult moments. I don't want to learn any more tools, so I want to completely stay away from it, because I feel like what I know is working and it's perfect. I just want to learn about qualities of the women, to talk to them, learn about more. Like the blind spots, like we were talking. I don't feel like meditations. I do my own. Like all of this is very important and vital, but I feel like I have mastered it. I just need not somebody to tell me like you don't see this, but usually I'm very good at observing. So just to have those women around me, I can observe those things and have conversations, and for the conversations, I already know what to do. Like today, like that. But I feel like this program is amazing.
I understand, but also it's about a new frequency that you are getting, a new level that you are getting in. So it's not only about like the learning part and the tools parts helps you just to understand how to do the work when the obstacles are coming, but they
Yeah.
are tools to amplify the work that you
Yeah.
do, to make it even greater, even higher, to unlock yourself on new levels of power and higher frequencies that they're already open in this moment for you.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you for listening and for sharing this experience with me, because I needed to understand what's the need and how it's perceived. And I have to let you go because I have another meeting like in 2 minutes.
Thank
But
you so much,
I'll
Valentina.
send you the recording and you can just rewatch it.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you a lot.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye, Oksana.